Hello you most beautiful and most amazing top 10ers, how are you honeys doing today? I'm Rebecca Folgate and I hope you're feeling fantastic. So a while back I hosted a video called the top 10 meanest YouTube comments, and I didn't love doing it because honestly I really hate negativity. But you guys seem to enjoy it and you really wanted a part 2, 3, 4 and even now a part 5. So the good thing we can take away from it is calling out people who aren't very nice and discussing how these kinds of comments are not okay. As you asked for a part 5, I thought that I would give this episode a theme. So rather than random mean comments, these are comments responding to videos of a sensitive nature, so double as mean. A YouTuber will be being brave in discussing a certain subject matter personal to them, and the commenter has simply trolled them. The reason why I've chosen this as a mean comment discussion point is because this recently happened to me. In at number 10, we have me, Rebecca Folgate, and my ugly scar. Boo. So I made a video on my own YouTube channel, Rebecca Folgate Official, discussing a big scar I have on my stomach. This is something I feel is of like a little bit of a sensitive nature, and it took me a while to want to talk about it. I know that scars are not traditionally attractive and that I was opening myself up to nasty comments by revealing it, but I was hoping that my subscribers might be nice about it. By and large they were, but one comment read, "That is a huge ugly scar. It makes you look extremely unattractive. Gross." Yeah. Thanks. In a similar case up next, we have repulsive teeth for Graveyard Girl. YouTuber Graveyard Girl, real name Bunny Mayer, has over 7 million subscribers, and I absolutely love her unapologetic approach to video making and sensitive subjects. Uploaded in April 2016, a video called "What's Wrong With My Teeth" has had over 2 million views. Bunny says she made the video because she's always getting asked questions about them. She said that she thinks all people look weird and she's fine with her teeth the way they are. She then goes on into how she was bullied at school because of them, which is really sad. The video was great and she encourages people to be a bit more open-minded. How did one mean commenter respond? By saying, "My god, so repulsive! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, question mark." What is repulsive is some people's outlook and their overuse of punctuation. More appearance trolls up next. In at number 8 we have disgusting acne for Brian Turner. Okay, so if anyone watches bodybuilder Brian Turner's channel, they will know that actually he's pretty far from disgusting, whatever disgusting means. This man is absolutely ripped and healthy. I commend him for making a video called "The First Time Acne Made Me Cry", during which he talks about his struggle with his skin. Acne is something that affects a lot of people, and a YouTuber like him talking about it, especially a male role model, will be comforting to a lot of people. Indeed it has been, as this video has been watched almost 500,000 times. As we know by now, when there's an act of bravery, a troll will be there to shoot you down, so of course, right on cue, a troll left a comment to say, "Wow, how disgusting!" Again with the exclamation marks and question marks. Why? To be honest, this doesn't shock me and I doubt it shocks Brian either. Trolls will be trolls. However, what did shock me was this next heartless comment. In at number 7, we have fake gay Ingrid Nilsson. YouTuber Ingrid Nilsson was already popular on YouTube and had been in a relationship with fellow YouTuber Luke Connard for some time. In 2015, she shocked her fanbase by coming out as gay. In her video entitled "Something I Want You to Know, Coming Out", which has been watched over 15 million times, Ingrid reveals that she has not been truthful about her sexuality. Thousands wrote to support her, but of course, a few angry, perhaps even jealous voices remained. Penda wrote $22,847.56, that's how much money she made from clickbait. All she had to do was pretend to be gay for 19 minutes. Nice. I mean, Penda, people make as much money from tutorials on how to milkmaid braid their hair, burst a watermelon with a rubber band, or by accidentally mocking the mentally disabled. Would you not rather someone make money from being honest with their fans and themselves? Another weird comment on this video was from Grace and Glory, which read, "I know that you did this video because of the views, you're too pretty to be a lesbian." So I really don't think that there are like pretty admission tests in the world of homosexuality. I think that's kind of a born this way thing. From one thing you can't change to something slightly more changeable but still a very sensitive issue, in at number 6 we have exercise for learning to be fearless. So I love Alexandra Thomas. She's known on YouTube as Learning to Be Fearless. Alexandra is a beautiful plus-sized vlogger who creates lovely lookbook videos, vlogs and beauty tutorials. And she draws an excellent crowd as women, nay, people, come in all shapes and sizes. Alexandra uploaded a video called "My Weight Defines Me", in which she goes into detail about her mental struggle with her body, something which many people can relate to. In the description box she writes, When I talk about these topics, it takes me back to a dark time where I hated how I looked and avoided mirrors at all costs. After I filmed, I thought about it for a bit and how much pressure is out there for people to feel perfect in today's body-obsessed society. I just want to tell each and every one of you how beautiful you are right now. You deserve to love yourself unconditionally. Never forget your worth. A very inspiring message indeed, although trolls gonna be trolls. One user, Size Internally, wrote to her to say, if you spent the time you spend sitting around filming yourself instead exercising, you wouldn't be overweight. Luckily, a fan of Alex had her back and replied with, wow, did you not listen to her? She felt unhappy and she made a change. It's people like you that she's talking about. That was extremely rude of you to say that. Hear, hear. Another YouTuber who has opened up about his weight is Boogie. In at number 5, we have eating Boogie. In June 2015, YouTuber Boogie2988 uploaded a video called The Truth About Why I'm So Fat. In it, he addresses his weight issues. During the video, watched over 3 million times, he discusses his anxiety and suicidal tendencies and how food helps him to cope with that. The video is very honest and moving. He discusses trying to lose weight and his constant battle. Despite the tone of this video, it did not stop the trolls. One user wrote in regards to his weight, I thought it was because he ate a lot of p***. Major eye roll. Good one, tween. Okay, so he was mocked for being obese. This next girl on our list receives constant abuse for being too skinny. In at number 4 of our meanest YouTube comments, we have Holocaust for Eugenia Cooney. Yes, YouTuber Eugenia Cooney is very underweight, but saying mean and hurtful things is probably not gonna help. In a video called Why Are You Judging Me, uploaded in May 2015, Eugenia talks about mean comments directed to her. She says that she tries to be nice to everyone and she doesn't understand why people comment mean stuff and judge their appearances. She doesn't actually go into detail about her weight, but nonetheless, people felt the need to bring it up. One user said, you look very beautiful, but you should eat more because you look like you're from the Holocaust. But I like your style. I really feel like you can't just casually drop the Holocaust into any comment and then be like, love your style, babe. Like, no. In at number 3, we have death suggestions for Isla Rose. Isla Rose is a transgender young lady who uploaded a candid video called I Regret Transitioning, which has been watched over 600,000 times. Isla talks the pros and cons of her new female body, but mentions that she has some regrets, to which one user responded by saying, if you don't want to grow old, you can kill yourself now and die young. Again, wow. When there's a topic that takes some bravery for a person to speak on, you can bet your bottom dollar that there will be a troll lurking in the dungeon, waiting to attack. Now these continue to make me really sad, especially our number 2. In our number 2, we have vitiligo racism. In a video uploaded in May 2016, titled Vitiligo, Truth, Hope and Change, a number of people from various ethnicities discuss the effects that it has on their lives. African, African American, Asian, Hispanic, Indian, Arabian, Caucasian alike, vitiligo affects all races and creeds. For some reason, this video about coping with the skin disease has attracted weird strands of racism and abhorrent comments. One commentator, living up to their username Random Pleb, said, this is what happens when you don't steal in 1 month. Like, what does that even really mean? Another by the name of Heineken said, send them to Auschwitz. No. By the way, I really just want to take a second to introduce you to Canadian model Winnie Harlow, who is absolutely stunning. Just because beautiful doesn't look like what you had pictured in your mind, doesn't mean that it can't be beautiful. Finally, in our top 10 meanest YouTube comments part 5, I want to talk about depression. In at number 1, we have Try Again for Johnny Gilbert. Johnny uploaded a video in 2014 called I've Tried to Kill Myself, and it's had over 2 million views. Growing up can be really tough, but being an adult can be tough too. Many people find themselves amid bouts of depression, or even more seriously, with suicidal thoughts. Not that many people, however, talk about it. Once again, living up to their username, a YouTube commentator called Virtual Cancer wrote to say, you should have tried harder. This was echoed by Root Beer Guy 1212, who said, they always say never give up. Sure, never give up. Never give up on being positive and fighting your inner demons. Never give up on being an individual and talking bravely about things that scare and upset you. I think that we've all learned that if you have a visual or mental difference from what people consider to be the norm, trolls will go at you. But if we wait and stop and think for a second, why do we think they do that? Because they're happy, or because they're unhappy and they're worried and insecure about themselves. The best thing we can do in the face of trolls is be happy with who we are and celebrate our differences. Only that way can we truly block out the trolls. final thought out there for you. Among all of these nasty comments, there are lovely comments. For every one bad, there will be 20 good, and we need to train ourselves not to hear a minority when a majority has love and happiness. So that's my thoughts on it. I'm Rebecca Folgate, this has been Most Amazing Top 10. If you guys want to chat happy things with me, then you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram, or come on over to my YouTube channel, Rebecca Folgate Official. But for now, if you liked this episode of Most Amazing Top 10, make sure you give it a good old thumbs up. For every thumbs up, I'm pretty sure a troll just gets like locked in a dungeon and then changes into a happy unicorn. There we go, subscribe, we love you. See ya.